Teresa Gould, Deputy Commissioner, Sports Management and Institutional Services. Currently, I oversee sport management for 22 of our 24 sports, so everything except football and men's basketball. So I have the head coaches groups, scheduling, championships, officiating, everything that goes into administering those 22 Pac-12 sports.
Here's what I've observed of Teresa. We have a man running one sport, football. We have a man running a second sport, men's basketball. And Teresa runs 22 other sports that we have at the conference. And one of the first things I did when I got to the conference is promote Teresa to be our second deputy commissioner because of a reflection of what she means to the conference and how she contributes to the conference.
What makes Teresa Gould amazing is that she's incredibly competent at everything she does. And she's so good that wherever she works, they just keep giving her more jobs. Because you're so good, like, why don't you do this and do a great job too? She is just one of my most favorite, like, boss type people that I've ever met in my whole life.
I was a journalism major, born and raised in a small farming community in Iowa. My aspiration was to always work in sports. I never had a desire to do anything else. After graduating from college, I worked for ESPN back on the East Coast, and I remember being the only woman in the building. It wasn't the only woman in my department, it was the only woman in the building. I remember how fearful I was of saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing. And it was a really pivotal moment for me in terms of my own development as a professional and as a leader, because I realized that I would have to blaze a trail without having people around me to show me the way. And so I think my strength was found in just kind of the importance or the weight of, if I walk away from this because I'm afraid, who's going to blaze this path for women after me?
I remember the first time I met Teresa Gould. It was when she was working at Cal and I had just started the Pac-12, and she was one of those people that from the moment that you met her, you just wanted to be around her. She was warm, she was engaging. When I found out that she was going to come work for the Pac-12 conference, it was one of the best days I've had at the network because she cares more than anyone I've ever met about the student athlete. And we talk about the mission of the conference. She embodies that perfectly.
I think to me, leadership means somehow or another positively impacting and influencing everybody that you come in contact with. I try to keep it really simple because I think we overthink and overdefine leadership sometimes. And for me, it's really just all about, did you make a positive impact on that person that you cross paths with? The Pac-12 has always been viewed as a pioneering conference. I think, we were one of the first conferences in the country to have female decision makers sitting at the table with our athletic directors, making decisions about important policies for our student athletes. I think we were way ahead of the curve in terms of providing leadership opportunities for women.
We get to sit up here and talk, and everyone gives us all this credit for all of these great things that we do here on this show. Look at all of these awesome women who work behind the scenes, both on the Pac-12 network and for the Pac-12 conference.
It was a really special moment, and it wasn't one that I knew was happening. It was really emotional for me because not every league is like that. So there was something really special about the visual of kind of looking at that set in the arena and seeing the amazing talent and skill and passion and commitment of those women and what we had accomplished together. There are many of us that are blessed with the opportunity to be out front, and then there are many that are not. And the fact that we were able to bring everybody out there and acknowledge and recognize that was really special to me because it's so rare in our industry and it's something we should be really proud of.
What's up, TG?
The Pac-12 is awesome because of the women standing right here. We will be back. We'll see you in 2023.
Woo! Amen to that.